Hello beautiful people of Instagram. Today is October 1st. I am officially 6 weeks out from the Iron Games and 7 weeks out from the Faringo Legacy, both in California. I am super stoked about them. And yeah, exciting, 6 weeks. The thing with 6 weeks out is, here's my progress pictures, is that you start kind of like playing a mental game in your head and start like wondering, am I gonna make it? Even though you've done a million shows in the past and you know how the prep feels and how it works and everything like that, you always start questioning, like, am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? I know I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna be fine. So sometimes what you need to do is just put pictures together and look back at your other preps to see where you've been. If you haven't done a prep in the past, trust your coach, trust the process, and you'll be on stage ready to go. Don't worry about it. Honestly, don't stress over it, because that's just gonna make you hold water and look bloated and everything else. Oh man, I screwed this up. All right, so the topic for today is we're gonna be talking about emotions and mental strength. So what I mean by that is, I'm gonna put it into my perspective. So every month, once a month, for a week, I go into, I don't want to say depression because that's a very strong word, but I go into a very low time that month. I become very sensitive. I cry over anything. I become very anxious. I become very, very negative, like negative thoughts. I cry a lot. And there's usually these thoughts all go, work around in my workouts. So, and it does become very difficult because I need to get my workout done and I want to give it my 100%. And sometimes when your brain is not there and not functioning how it's supposed to be functioning and, just focused, it becomes very difficult to execute the workouts properly. So I'm going to give you guys more of a better example of what's going on. And I know this happens to a lot of people, and this is why I'm making this video, is so I can help those individuals that are having this issue, especially while they're on prep, or even during their life. It happens. It happens to everyone. So regardless. So I'll give you guys an example. I'll be at the gym. I'll be working out. Just starting out, I'll start getting little negative thoughts like, oh, why are you, what are you doing? You came in here late. You just ate, you ate late. All these negative thoughts are coming into my head. Oh, you're not going to make it into the Olympia. You're not working hard enough. You don't look good enough. You don't look like the other girls. Or you're not working as hard as you should be working. Or you're not part of a team to be able to win these shows. Why are you wasting your time? You're just, yeah. And the list goes on and on and on, and on. So I'd be, they start kind of escalating a little bit more and more and more and more and more as the workout goes on. And to the point where I break down, I have to sit down and bawl out. I'll be, what was I doing the other day? I was doing hamster curls and I was doing I did the first set. It was it makes everything just so much more difficult. You're just going and then the thoughts are like, you suck. And then you just kind of start going slower and then why are you wasting your time? You're not going hard enough. You could be doing it better. And then to the point where you can't. I need to stop. So a lot of people, whenever they hit that part where their emotions get to them and, they can't go anymore, a lot of people just quit. I used to quit back in the day. I used to just say, screw it. I'll just come back tomorrow. I'll be okay. But the thing is it's not a physical restraint. It's not that I'm tired or overworking or anything like that, or under fed or anything like this. I'm actually not. It's more of my mental strength is not there. It's not at its highest level. So what do I do at that moment? Do I just quit? No, hell no. I want to win. If I want to win, I can't quit. I need to keep going because I need to beat the next girl and I need to beat my last self, and I want to keep improving. If I don't improve, then what am I doing? Regardless. So there's a few steps that I do when I come into this because it's inevitable. I am going to have it every month and it's been happening for the past year and I've just come to accept it. A few things that I do. So first, what I do is I sit myself out for a minute. I take 5 minutes off, and I, go to a place where there's nobody there. If I need to bawl out, I cry out, and I kind of let my emotions come out. If I can find a place with a mirror, that's the best place to go. I literally like find a mirror, put it right in front of my face, I bawl out, I kind of talk to myself of what I'm feeling, what things are going on, and why am I feeling this way. After I'm done talking, I kind of put myself into another reflection, like I pretend like I'm somebody else looking into the mirror, and I tell myself, Steph, like, why are you feeling like that? So if it's something, and it's usually related to my accomplishments, like, oh, I haven't reached where I wanted to be right now, or I don't know, like, freak. I don't know, something with my accomplishments, for example. If those are the negative thoughts that are going in my head, I'll literally like look at myself and just start listing everything that I have accomplished. And I'll tell myself, you've done this, you've built your social media, you've become a pro, you've built a physique, like look where you were, look where you are now, you are a beast. I kind of just like positively talk to myself just to increase that level of like positivity and go away from like the negative. Once I'm done doing that, I kind of start making a little bit like small plans. I say, okay, if my issue right now is like, I want to reach more clients so I can make more money. I'll tell myself, okay, Steph, when you get home, you're going to make a list of things on your board of what you need to do and how you're going to reach that. Because the thing is, like, if you don't have a plan, if you say, I want to do something, but you don't have a plan for it, you're never going to reach it. So that's what I do. I say, okay, well, this is how we're going to do it. You are going to accomplish your goals, but we need to make a plan. So when we go home, we're going to do that. But right now, it's a time to reach these goals that I need to be reached. So I do that. I kind of talk to myself, and I say, all right, let's go back. I wipe my tears off, and I go back in there. Once I'm walking into like the weight room, I start imagining what I'm gonna do. So once again, the plan thing. You need to have a plan, especially when you are off. So if your head is not right, and you need to have something to just go by and just do. If you just go and like try to like make up things while you're there, it's just gonna make it more frustrating because you're gonna be like, oh, I should have done this instead. Why am I wasting my time doing that? Blah, blah. If you just have something written and already a plan set up of what you're gonna do, great. And then while you're reading it, imagine yourself of what you're gonna do. So let's say you're gonna do the leg extensions. You imagine doing your leg extensions, and you're gonna feel the burn on those quads, and you're gonna feel the warmth of the sweat from overworking. These are all imagining things that you're doing while you're reading your plan. And after that, you have the leg press. You're gonna feel the leg press. You're gonna feel it pushing through your heels and feeling the glutes and holding on to the bar. And then you're gonna go into like the lunges. You're gonna hit the heaviest weight you can, and you're gonna feel that weight being so heavy that it's pulling your shoulders down. And once again, you imagine everything, and it just makes it so much easier. So that's number one. Imagine the fact. And then also imagine yourself on stage. That's what I do. I imagine myself on stage. I imagine wearing the heels, smelling the tan, feeling the bright lights on me. And I imagine myself walking through that stage, doing my best performance, like seeing all the definition that I need to see and winning the show. That's what I do. I imagine doing my best. I imagine getting that first call out, getting that center call, and the list goes on. I imagine it. Even if it doesn't happen, it's okay. But I'm imagining because I'm going to work as hard as I can to get to that point. So that's number one, imagine. Number two, a support system. You need a support system. If I'm by myself, it's easier for me to listen to those thoughts. To listen to the thoughts, oh, you suck, blah, blah, blah. Stop. So luckily I have a great boyfriend. He's over there. And he comes with me and he deals with my craziness and he pushes me, and that kind of gives me a distraction of, I can't you know, of the negative thoughts. He's like, no, Stephanie, you're gonna do this, you're gonna be fine, you're gonna do great, you're gonna look amazing, and the list goes on. He just
already looks amazing.
Feeds my ego, and you know, I just keep going with it, and he just kind of distracts me from everything else that it's going in my head that's just self-destructing. If for some reason he can't make it because he's at work or X or Y reasons, if he's injured, because most of the time that's what he is, but it's okay. It's okay. It happens.
Come with me or call me out?
Both. So you find other people too. You can find other individuals to go and work out with you to help you reach that goal. So I'll go and try out new workouts with, like the other day I went and worked out with a friend, Nick. He's another IFBB pro. He does something completely different from what I do, but like, it just kind of got my mind off of it. Like, I just wasn't negative. I was just focused on beating him, and that's what I do. I just go very competitive when I'm with other people, and it helps me out because I just stop thinking about those thoughts. I just start thinking about like, how am I gonna do better so he can think I'm awesome, or she. Number 3, I have these. There's a supplement called Restful. And I started, come on, focus. Restful. And I started taking it last prep because it was really, really bad last prep, and I just couldn't. There were even times where I had to leave the gym and come back later because I just couldn't do it. And this pill actually, it helps with like your stress and anxiety levels. I don't know how much of it is an actual placebo effect or not, but right, Riley? But it's helped a lot. I always have it in my bag, especially during this, you know, I just leave it in my bag just in case. If I'm feeling bad, I'll just take one and I'll feel better. I feel fine, especially when I'm by myself. So this is number 3. Get an anti-stressful pill. You can take this one at night or in the morning. So it actually makes you have pretty vivid dreams. So if you take it at night, creepy, I know. So that's 3. So 1, imagine it. 2, support system. 3, supplementations. And then lastly, just know that you got this. If you have no one there for you, if you have to go to the gym by yourself, take the damn ass best pre-workout out there, put your headphones on, and go and kill it. Just put really loud music, and just let it go, and just do it. So those are my 4 suggestions. Oh, and then lastly, know that things take time. So for example, right now I'm 6 weeks out, and obviously my brain is telling me I'm not gonna make it. I'm obviously gonna make it. Shut the fuck up. You got this. So I literally just go back and look at pictures from before, and I'm fine. And you know, I just kind of keep pushing. Oh, and then the other one too, make a plan. Always make a plan. I think that's about it. Let me see, do I have anything else I want to say? Yeah, and then don't be afraid to fail. That's my last one. Don't be afraid to fail. Things happen in life. So, for example, I haven't done as well as I've wanted to in the competition world. I've gotten 1/5 place. I've placed once out of the times that I've been on stage. And honestly, that's not stopping me because I know that I can do better. And I know what I need to work on. And, you know, I'm true to myself. And I say, okay, no, Steph, like, there's something that's off. There's a reason why you're not getting first calls. And there's not a reason why you're not winning first place. What are those things? And there are many things. And everyone has their own things. Like, for example, for me, it's like my hamstring tie-in. That's just something that just needs to mature. And it takes freaking time to get there. It's not something that I can just like, boom, here, hamstrings and tie-ins, woo! I mean, I have it, but it's not as fun as I want to be. So, regardless, it's something that just takes time. And I'm not afraid to fail. And one thing that really, really pushes me, and this is where I'm ending this video, is the challenge. So I know that there are teams out there that do better than others. If you hold a different a title, you're gonna do better. If you know certain people, you're gonna do better. So that's a challenge for me. I have no connections in this industry. I don't. I've gotten to where I am today with my hard work, and I plan on doing that. And I plan on, you know, as a challenge, because I see, and I use it as a challenge. So I see somebody and I'm like, okay, well, she's there, she's part of this team. They keep placing. Okay, well, I'm gonna be so freaking good, so fucking amazing that you can't deny me. That's my plan, and that's why I work so freaking hard every single day, lifting all the weights and not using any kind of excuse. So if you've ever seen me at the gym, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm not just trying to talk myself up or anything like that, because I do work hard and I am very proud of myself. So from that note, I hope you guys fucking kill your workouts and your cardios and your diet, and don't make any excuses, and don't worry about any team or anything. Just worry about yourself and kill it. All right? Peace out. Bye.